Hi, this is Peggy Clarie of Clarie Law Offices, one of our estate planning attorneys. And a big thank you to all of those who've been telling us, even with our low production quality, you like the videos. And as we're moving into the month of December, this month we are doing, wait for it, the Clarie Law Christmas Challenge. And what that challenge is, which is hard to do in estate planning, is we plan to talk daily and give a review of a Christmas-themed movie and then find a way to tie it in to a topic of estate planning. And frankly, if you remember the old, 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon and how you can wrap around, it's become a big challenge in our office as we all on the staff have shared our favorite Christmas movie. So if you have a favorite, and you want to email it over to us, feel free to use Julie at Clarie Law. And she's keeping a list, and we'll keep a tally of the best Christmas movies. But tonight's movie is going to be a review of what I watched last night, which was The Bishop's Wife. It's an oldie but a goodie, starring David Niven, Loretta Young, and Cary Grant. And for those of you not familiar with this movie, it is in black and white. It's not in the modern color, no CGI, but in summary, David Niven serves as a bishop. He's trying to build this elaborate cathedral. He prays for help, and here comes Cary Grant in the form of an angel. And there's some strife in the relationship between the bishop of David Niven and his wife, Loretta Young. And Cary Grant reminds all the characters in the movie, but particularly the bishop, about the true meaning of Christmas and how to give to others. And our material world is not where our calling is. It's an absolutely fabulous movie. I would encourage any of you to watch it. But the scene in the movie that I thought really captured what happens to our lives in estate planning involves David Niven visiting the home of a very fancy donor, and she had recently had some chairs varnished. And for those of you not in the IKEA furniture day, this is actually real wood that you would protect with a varnish you would paint on to protect the chair. And in summary, Cary Grant, the angel, does a magical thing, and poor David Niven as the bishop gets stuck in this elaborate chair, and he's walking around this formal dining room with the chair stuck to him, and knowing that Cary Grant is having a good time with his wife and helping her feel good about herself in terms of ice skating and fun stuff, he becomes very frustrated. And what struck me about the movie, besides the humor of this, was really in our own estate planning, sometimes we have what I call the painted chair moment. Maybe we get so tied to a thought, or we're fearful of explaining something to our lawyer, or we're upset to talk about the unique needs of one of our children, that we literally, and if you could see me, I'm in my chair at my office, stuck to this chair, and I become immobile. I put off making that estate plan. Or worse yet, I don't do what my heart really tells me to do because I'm so afraid about upsetting another child, and I get caught up in all that. So the big thing to remember is don't let your estate planning become like David Niven in this painted chair, where he's tied to this chair and trapped in this dining room until he can figure out how to get out of the chair, which I'm sorry to laugh, but it's really funny. And so as you move forward in your estate planning, don't be afraid to talk about things that make you uncomfortable so you can create the plan that's best for you. It is okay to share with your lawyer, my adult son really struggles with mental health, or my daughter I don't like her husband, I want to find a better way to preserve the legacy for her kids. But there's a lot of things you can do so you have freedom from being stuck to the painted chair. So if you get a chance, we'd love for you to check out The Bishop's Wife. It was on our top 10 list. Secondly, we do have our Christmas special if you want to do planning here at Clarie Law, where if you have one plan you purchase, maybe we have for another family member a half-off plan. Really good if you have adult children home from college and they need a power of attorney and healthcare surrogate. It's a good way to save money, but also make sure they're protected. So thanks again. Tune in tomorrow to find out the next movie we review. We're open to suggestions. And again, just let Julie know if you have a movie you'd like us to discuss.